big fans, welcome to the Big Bakery, where all our jokes are half-baked. I'm Jacob, and today I'm going to show you guys what Lego I've bought over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Over the last 2 or 3 weeks, a couple of things happened, which meant I could get some cool Lego. The first thing that happened was Klodsfest, and Klodsfest is a Danish Lego event that takes place every year, and this year it was in a city called this. I'm not gonna say that one out loud, you'll have some fun with that one, I think. The second thing was I was pretty close to the Lego house, and I decided to go there to have a look at the Lego store that lies there and have a look at their pick a brick wall, and I got some stuff there as well, and that's what I'm gonna show you guys right now. Before we get to that great stuff from Klodsfest and the Lego house, I'm going to show you guys a couple of sets I got in preparation for Space Month. July 2019 marks the 50-year anniversary of Apollo 11 landing on the moon, and therefore the Brick Bakery is going to have its first themed month, and it's going to be all about space. So I got a couple of sets in preparation for that. The first one is this one, the 60225 rover testing drive, which is a pretty cool set, and I believe it is supposed to show a situation where the space people, the astronaut and space exploration people, are actually testing out their rover to see if it's ready to go to Mars, which explains this non-astronaut minifigure standing out here and that camera as well. Seems like it's a testing situation. I'm really looking forward to building this one because it looks like it has some great play functions with this little crane up here, and looks like these astronauts are pretty cool. Reminds me a little of the astronauts from The Martian, which was a great flick. So I'm really looking forward to building this one. The second one is this one, the 60226 Mars Research Shuttle, which is a set I am really looking forward to building. There's been a lot of shuttles over the years in the Lego lineup, and I do have some older ones as well, but this one I think is particularly cool because it still reminds me a lot of that movie, The Martian, with Matt Damon, which was pretty cool. I really like that one. And it looks like there's some cool stuff in here, some stuff that's supposed to move around down on the ground on Mars, which I like. And I like this little message here that says inspired by NASA's Mars exploration program. So it is supposed to be pretty realistic, and I like that. Not that I don't like the science fiction space stuff, but this more realistic approach is something I think is pretty cool too. Some interesting stuff happening on the back as well, a little demonstration of the functions that's in there. So yeah, this one is great, and I'm looking forward to building it. And then we get to the cool stuff from Klodsfest 2019. The first thing I got, I actually already got at the entrance, and that was this little guy, a small custom printed minifig that was based on the Klodsfest 2019. It's got the logo of the city which shall not be named and the Klodsfest logo right here on the back, which is coincidentally also the logo of the Danish Lego Enthusiast Union, as far as I know. I'm not 100% certain about that, but it does look cool, and it's very nice to have this one, a good little thing to have to commemorate this cool event. The second thing I got at Klodsfest 2019 was this little hot dog stand. Now, I've been wanting a hot dog stand ever since that hot dog stand came out last year, because that one looked really great, but I never really managed to get that one because for some reason I never were at a place where it was. So I got this one instead, or at least as a substitute until I can find that one. This one is from 2013, and I managed to get it at a great price. It was less than half price of what you will give for a comparable one on Bricklink. So that was a great deal, this little hot dog stand here. I'm really looking forward to putting this one in my city. I think it looks very, very cool, and that's a bicycle. That's very nice. The last thing I got at ClossFest 2019 was these two precious signs here. I've been looking for these for a set from my childhood that I'm trying to complete. And these are always very, very expensive, I think, especially on Bricklink when you have to pay postage as well. I managed to find these at a fair price. I think I paid 10 Danish for each, which is a little much for a Lego brick, but considering what they are and how easily these break and how many of them I've found that was broken in my old collection, not these particular but signs like this, they break so easily. So yeah, I found these two and I am very happy for that because now I'm very close to completing that set. And then there's these three pick-a-brick cups, one from the Lego store in Copenhagen and two from the Lego store at the Lego house. And we're gonna have an in-depth look at these because I think there's some great stuff in here that I can really use for my Lego city. And speaking of my Lego city, I also managed to get a bunch of these small bags right here. These mostly contain some sort of windows and maybe some doors as well, and these are great for mocks. Now I get these small bags at what I call permanent flea markets. Now permanent flea markets is a kind of a flea market where you can rent a shelf or a stand or something like that, and you can have your things displayed there and people just go there like a supermarket and pick out what they want, and there's a small barcode on it and they go to a central spot to pay. And for some reason there's actually turned up a couple of these round about where I live, and there's actually a couple of places of them that has these small bags with Lego in big piles, so you can just dig through them and find whatever you want. It might be a little expensive compared to what you could maybe get it for at Bricklink, but then you have to factor in postage as well. So this is probably very fair, I think. So these are great for my Lego mocks in my Lego city. The three pick-a-brick cups are right here, and I'm gonna sort them out so you can see a bit better what I got. I think I got some great stuff actually, some very useful different tiles and stuff, but I'm gonna sort it out so you can have a look. And those of you who follow my live streams on a regular basis knows that these trays here are actually from a meat substitute, and these are very, very good, very open-faced, which is great for making sorting like this, I think. In the first one from the Lego house, there was a small bunch of these blue 1x2 bricks, which are great. I have some plans for these, and a lot of 1x4 black tiles that I use for roads. Very nice with a lot of those. Some plant parts, both these darker green seaweed stuff and these small blue flowers, which are pretty cool. Some 1x4 sand green bricks. I have a lot of these in advance, but I wanted to just get a few more. Some of these arched pieces here in this very, very light yellow color. Don't have any particular plans for this one yet, but I did like seeing those. More of these 1x2 tiles. I use these for sidewalks, and some 1x2 plates in two different colors. I really like this dark red color here. This is gonna be great. So let's get on to the next one. In the second pick-a-brick cup, we had a lot of these 1x2 dark blues, some of these grey round 1x1 bricks, some of these transparent 1x2s, which are great, and a bunch of these 1x2 sloped, which are great for roofs and arches and such. A whole bunch of these golden small studs here, which are beautiful. I like these. And a bunch of carrot tops, these leaf pieces right here, and this little backpack thing right here. Don't know what to do with these particularly, but I decided to get some of them because I thought they were pretty nice. And the last one, this one is from the Pick-a-Brick wall in the Lego store in Copenhagen. In the last one, there was a lot of these 1x2s in different colors. A couple of pink ones as well. Light tan, dark grey, and white. Great for mocking. Some more of these 1x2 tiles. A lot more of these 1x2 dark blue and sand green. And a bunch more of these sand green bricks right here. There was also a few of these patterned 1x2 with patterns on both sides, and weirdly a couple of these small tiles here. These are great, but only 2 single ones. I wonder if they were probably caught among these, but yeah, so that's what there was in these 3 Pick-a-Brick cups. That was all for today's haul video. I hope you liked this haul. I think there was a lot of great stuff in here that I can use for my mocks. And please remember that July is Space Month here on Brick Bakery, so you can check out everything space during that month right here on my channel. But let me know in the comments below what space sets you are getting. Maybe your favorite spaceship, maybe you like the Saturn V, maybe you have that original Apollo landing one. Who knows? Whatever it is, please let me know in the comments below. But that's all for me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next Monday.